Hello, my beautiful Aquarian friends. We are going to tap into the energy of the first 6 months of 2026. So let's just dive right in. First, I'm going to pull a few oracle cards, and then we're going to use the tarot to see what's happening the first 3 months and then the following 3 months. So here we go. What angel energy is Aquarius working with the first 6 months of 2026? Here we go. Ooh, new beginnings here. 0-0. I am observant. Angels ask for your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. Wow, Aquarius. Okay, so yes, 0-0, starting at the beginning of a new journey, which definitely aligns with the one energy coming through for this year of 2026. You might be seeing repeating zeros, okay, as a little sign synchronicity. And you're being called to be more observant, all right? So to really notice those signs, not just 0-0, but all of the signs and the synchronicities that are coming your way, especially the first half of this year. It sounds like to me that there is some kind of an important message that wants to come through that you need to receive. And so it's very important to be observant and to be open and receptive to whatever this message or these messages are. I also want to say that adding some kind of a practice into your everyday is probably going to help. Something that, cleanses, clears your energy, protects your energy, and clears your center channel, right? Our connection to the cosmos, our connection to Mother Earth. We are a channel, right, of divine love and wisdom. So just doing what you can to ground your energy every day, come back to a place of centeredness, maybe spend more time in nature. Maybe you could do like a chakra balancing or clearing meditation, whatever speaks to you most, because there's lots of different ways that you can go about that. But I do feel like you're being called to do that, okay? Because again, there's some kind of wisdom, clarity, knowing, answer, something that your angel team is like urgently trying to get to you, okay? And it might be more than one thing, so just keep that in mind. But here we go. I also just feel like your intuition is going to be very, very heightened, especially the first 6 months. There might even be other spiritual gifts that are unlocking for you, which you're also being called to pay attention to. Maybe keep a journal around things that you're noticing, sensing, feeling, seeing, hearing, tasting, whatever it is, right? Because there's lots of different spiritual gifts that we could all potentially embody. All right, so what does Aquarius need to know, please, for the first 6 months of the year? This is for Aquarius. Oh, you got 2. Nice. All right. Ooh, we're getting creativity, number 1. So there we go. 0 to the 1, a little progression of energy. And again, that is the vibe of this current year. Use your imagination. I love that. And we're also getting slow and steady. Patience is key. Slow and steady, patience is key. So perhaps whatever this information is that wants to reach you, it has something to do with something you're meant to create, okay? Something that you are literally meant to take the lead on and bring to life, I guess, I want to say over the next 6 months, but it might be extending a little bit beyond that, right? This might be for the whole year of 2026 and beyond, which is why you're being asked to kind of tap into patience a little bit here, which can be so triggering and annoying, but hey, I also though feel with this snail energy, so snails might also be a little sign for you, it's saying you don't need to rush, right? You're not too late. Whatever is meant for you will not pass you by. And especially if there's something that's been placed on your heart or something that you're being given clarity around, it's absolutely meant for you. So it's not going to go anywhere. You have lots of time to, pay attention to the details, to dot your I's, cross your T's, really feel into whatever this is, okay? Be in the present moment. Work on your self-care. Work on grounding every day. Like I was just saying, your spiritual hygiene, all of that will play into how things progress and percolate and, grow, okay? You might be a painter or an artist of some sort. I just wanted to point that out. But I definitely feel like, well, it makes sense because you're an Aquarius. So I feel like you're all naturally very creative and innovative, and you're able to think outside the box, do things differently, take the path less traveled. And we're in your era right now. I'm just saying. So y'all are meant to shine. So, there's something here that you're meant to create, that you're meant to use or call upon your intuition around. Okay. But you know, again, it's not something we're trying to rush, because I feel like whatever this is, it's probably going to be a long-term and sustainable creation of some sort. So you definitely don't need to rush it, okay? And, you know, allow your inner artist to flourish, to come alive, to illuminate, all right, to really work with you. That might even be like a good journaling exercise, right? To tap into the inner artist, especially if you don't kind of see yourself as an artist or think of yourself in that way. You might want to start doing more visualization practices, or like I said, meditation around, you know, your inner artist. This is also about inner child as well, right? Imagination, inner child. So just doing more things that bring you joy, that are fun and spontaneous, right? All of that kind of vibe will help sort of unlock that creative energy within you, okay? All right, so what does Aquarius need to know for the first 3 months of the year? So January, February, March. January, February, March, please, for Aquarius. Highest and best messages. Highest and best messages. Whoa. Master of Winter Swords. So that's the King of Swords. There you are, my friends, coming right out in your own reading. Ooh, 9 of Winter Cups. Wow. Dreams and visions coming to life. Wow, wow, wow. Ooh, you got 2 more cards. Okay. Master of Winter Wands. So you have two King energies coming through. King of Wands, King of Swords, and the 3 of Winter Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Okay. So my friends, I do feel like, and this could be part of this whole observant energy, all right? I feel like there might be somebody that you are meant to work with, okay? That you are meant to collaborate with, and they're going to be coming in the first 3 months of the year. Or maybe they already exist for you. If that's the case, open up to it. Don't be closed off. Give it a chance, or give this person a chance, because I feel like you're meant to work with this person. It's going to be somebody who is also male or female, but it's going to be somebody who is also in their masculine energy of action, ambition, confidence, movement forward, okay? So this is definitely going to be like a business partner, or somebody that, like I said, wants to collaborate with you, work on a project with you. It could even be somebody that's helping you just sort of create something. So if it's not like a business partner, it could be somebody that's maybe helping you build a website, or somebody that's helping you write copy, or somebody that's helping you with your social media, you know, something like that, okay? But it's being a Wands energy, it's definitely going to be another like entrepreneur, okay? Or that's kind of how I'm seeing it. Or somebody that maybe is already in the spotlight even. Okay, somebody who wants to help you be in the spotlight, who is teaching you, showing you, somebody that you're inspired by. But it would be a fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or it's just somebody who kind of embodies that fiery like energy. Somebody who's very passionate and very creative, okay? Somebody that you would be, again, inspired to learn from, to learn through, or to work with. Maybe somebody who brings certain skills to the table that aren't necessarily your strengths, but then you bring your own strengths to the table, right? If that makes sense. And you know what? Creativity is a strength for you, or it's going to become one if it hasn't already over the next 6 months, okay? But the first 3 months, this person is making themselves known. I think you're going to work very, very well together with the 3 of Pentacles. And you both have a similar vision or dream, okay, with the 9 of Cups. And again, if this isn't somebody that wants to collaborate, then this is somebody who's going to help you build your dream. They're going to help you anchor it into your physical reality. So that's huge, because the 9 of Cups is beautiful, but it's up in the sky, right? We want to pull it down to earth. And there's somebody that's in your corner, or will be soon, who's going to help you bring it down to earth and build it and cultivate it and harvest it. All right, so that's exciting. Wow, Aquarius, I love this. So yeah, I feel like if this person isn't already in your corner, you're gonna start to be getting signs when they're about to enter, all right? Maybe it's going to be, you're gonna start seeing snails or paintbrushes. I don't know, it's for some of you, or you're gonna start seeing the number 0. There's lots of different ways that can show up, but I do feel like you're going to be getting signs that they're on their way. And if they're already in your life, you're going to start getting signs that this person is somebody you want to chat with, talk to, confide in, you know, relay your deepest dreams, goals, wishes, and desires to, like whatever it might be, because there's something there. There's energy here that wants to be experienced together in some way. Okay, so let's tap into the second 3 months here. So April, May, and June, please, for Aquarius. April, May, and June. What do we have, please, for April, May, and June? Oh my gosh, another king. Oh my gosh. King of, or Master of Winter Pentacles, or the King of Pentacles. Let's get 2 more, please, for Aquarius. Woo! The Winter Fool, or the Fool, which, my friends, there is your 0, okay? There is your 0. So definitely seeing repeating zeros. Okay, 1 more. Oh my goodness. I love this reading for y'all so much. This is amazing. Oh, we're getting 2 for you. Okay. Ooh, Ace of Winter Pentacles and the 9 of Winter Swords. No big deal. First of all, you're an air sign, okay? And not only are you an air sign, but you are associated with the element of water, which means, yes, maybe you can get stuck in your head a little bit. That's okay. You're also able to go with the flow, okay? Because you have a natural affinity to the element of water. So you are able to go with the flow. So you really need to believe in that capabilities. Or, well, okay, I said that weird. You are being called to believe in your ability to go with the flow, as well as all of your abilities and capabilities for that matter. Because guess what? Ace of Pentacles. You have a golden opportunity that is coming in for you those second 3 months of the year, right? So April, May, and June are absolutely ushering in something new. So it's almost like whoever is coming in to help you the first 3 months, there is something that is actually going to take hold and take root in Mother Earth and grow and come to fruition in physical form April, May, and June, okay? So this is huge. So there might be a little worry. There might be a little concern. There might be a little doubt even. There might be a little anxiety over how is this going to play out? Or can I actually do this? Can I actually make this happen? The answer is 1000% yes. Remember, you have this vision, this goal, this dream in mind or in your heart, and it's time to bring it down to earth. And this is your opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles. This is something huge, but it's starting at the beginning. It's allowing things, bird clock confirmation in the background, by the way. It's allowing something to really, like I already said, take hold and take root and have patience and water it and cultivate it and love on it and pour love and magic into it unwaveringly. This is being committed to a dream and not allowing any sort of outside influence or inner demon get in your way, meaning those limiting beliefs, those patterns, those habits, those ways of doing, ways of being that you know you've outgrown, right? Anything and everything that has made you feel unworthy or, you know, not good enough or has kept you in a space of smallness, right? Not anymore. Not anymore. You got 3 kings coming through, okay? This to me almost feels like 3 wishes coming true for you potentially, especially if you have a lot of wishes that have been placed on your heart. I'm just saying. For some of you, this could be even unexpected, you know, some unexpected blessings coming your way because you were so willing to open yourself up to, you know, working with new people or a new person, doing things differently, doing things outside the box, going with the flow. And it's like, all right, the universe is like, cool, here you go. Here's some more unexpected blessings coming your way. Master of Winter Pentacles, again, you are anchoring something into your reality. The King of Pentacles knows how to create something from nothing. He knows how to start from 0. He knows how to embrace the full energy, he or she, right? It's a masculine energy. It's all, you got all this masculine energy coming through. So to me, the first half of the year, if anything, is about taking action. It is not allowing yourself to sit on the sidelines of your own life. This is grabbing your reality by the hands, by your hands, your own hands, because you're in control here, okay? You're the leader, I should say. We're not always in control, but you are the leader. Even if you are working with somebody else, you are the leader of your own reality, of your own destiny, for goodness sakes, okay? It's a year, or at least the first half of the year is about taking action because you are setting the stage, you are laying a foundation, right? You are planting the most important seeds for the rest of your life, right? Even if this is just the beginning of something, it doesn't matter. You are absolutely setting the stage for the rest of your life, okay? And yes, you might be starting at the beginning. You're not taking a lot with you into this new journey, into this new beginning. You're leaving the baggage of past stories behind, like we just talked about, those limiting beliefs, the fears that kept you so very stuck and small. It's not to say that fears won't pop up from time to time. They will, right? 9 of Swords, they will. but you're going to respond to them differently. That's a message that just came up for Gemini. So if you have Gemini anywhere in your chart prominently, or you have a Gemini in your life, you might want to listen to that reading. So this is the third interruption in your reading. No, second interruption, sorry. That is prominent. So that might be what this Nine of Swords is for you. Or maybe that's just kind of saying that in the past, you've had a lot of interruptions. You've had a lot of things thrown your way, thrown onto your path, trying to throw you off course. Okay, that's all right. That's totally okay. And that could be why you're starting at 0 in this first half of the year, because the universe wants you to start from a more grounded, solid, trusting place. All right, wiping away whatever didn't work out in the past and not allowing any other interruptions that will undoubtedly come across you or come across your path to, rip you away from what you know is right and true for you. Okay, you're not going to allow those things, those fears that pop up from time to time, completely ruin things for you or make you run away or abandon what is a beautiful dream or wish of your heart. Okay, we are not doing that. We are not doing that because we have so much confidence that is rising to the surface this year. Oh my goodness. Okay, King of Pentacles is very, very confident in his or her ability to co-create something quite massive and magical, all right? And it's a whole new journey with the Fool energy. It's a whole new beginning. You might be required to take a huge leap of faith, or it's just this whole saying yes to this whole experience is going to feel like a leap of faith. It's going to feel like a risk. It's going to feel like something you've never done before, uncharted territory, but you are freaking here for it because you're going to feel it in your bones. You're going to know it in your heart. You're going to feel it in your bones. You're going to know that you have the support of not just somebody else in your life or a group of people, but from the divine, from Mother Earth. You have a lot of earth energy here as well. So, wow, you're creating something very long-term and sustainable. And I feel like this year is such a pivotal year for whatever this is to take off and to grow. Whatever that Ace of Pentacles represents for you, I'm just laughing because I pulled you a little mantra here. Whatever that Ace of Pentacles represents for you, again, you're going to feel it in your bones. If it's a yes, you're just going to know, you're going to feel it. I'm dropping your card. Oh my gosh. We just have to laugh together here because now this is the third interruption. So look at that. Look at that. Not only are you going to be ignited with this beautiful newfound confidence within, but I also feel like you're a master manifester because look how quickly I said, oh, 3 interruptions. Then I corrected myself. Then the third interruption took place. There you go. So you are a master manifester in the year of 2026 and probably beyond. So just know that, okay? And remember, this Ace of Pentacles, yes, it might start small. It might not look like a big deal, but it's laying the foundation for something huge, long-term, and sustainable because you are not only the King of Swords, you're also the King of Pentacles. You also have a King of Wands in your corner, maybe even a King of Pentacles in your corner. This might be multiple people helping you grow a dream. I'm just saying, all right? So it says, gently place your feet on the path you were meant to travel. There it is, my friends. And look at this hill. Look at this mountain. You were meant to climb this and you're already doing it. You're already doing it. So yes, you might be at the beginning of the climb, but this is going to be a climb that you're excited to do. This is not something that's going to be so strenuous and difficult and challenging. You might have some things that, accelerate your growth, yes, but it's going to come from a place of joy and, wonderment and magic and beauty and imagination. Remember, I think that was on your card here. No, well, okay, observation, but whatever. Observation, imagination, it's all connected, okay? If you're observant, you're also imaginative, right? You're most likely clairvoyant, okay? So again, gently place your feet on the path you were meant to travel. So this isn't something to fear. This is something to be curious about, excited about, and open your arms and your heart to and toward. You're meant to gently land, gently move forward. Yes, this is a masculine vibe that's kind of dominating for you in the first half of the year, but it's coming through in a beautiful, balanced, feminine way because we are gently moving forward. We're not forcing, we're not pushing, we're not fighting, we're not struggling. We're not, moving through it in an anxiety-ridden state because we're trusting and we're building and we're growing and we're manifesting and we're doing it from a place of trust and joy and freedom, as well as from support, 3 of Pentacles. You are maybe going to have a team behind you, and maybe you're building a team. I don't know. But whatever it is, you're going to high places. You're going to high places, right? Oh, and that's right. Slow and steady wins the race. Remember, we don't need to rush anything because this is going to be worth the wait. It's going to be worth the weight in gold. You're going to be so glad that you chose to gently and presently and intuitively and intentionally moved forward and said yes and took action, because it's going to make such a difference for you long term. Anyway, I hope that you found this message helpful, my friends. Apologies for all the interruptions, but I felt like those were all divinely timed and placed for in your reading. Don't be afraid of those interruptions, those little divine detours. They will not throw you off course. They absolutely will not. If anything, they're going to unearth new gifts within you that you're going to need for this new journey, all right? If you resonated with this message, please like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Until next time, Aquarius, sending you all so much love. Take care. Bye.